Lazarus is the new project airing currently on Adult Swim. The first episode of the show premiered last Saturday, April 5th, 2025. And I have some thoughts. This new anime is the brainchild of Shinichiro Watanabe. And you don't know Watanabe by name? That's okay, because any seasoned anime fan knows him by directing Samurai Champloo, Carol Tuesday, and a little lesser known gem you may have heard of called Cowboy Bebop. Now, if you're familiar even a little bit with these anime, you know how integral the soundtrack to these shows were. These shows gave us some of the smoothest jazz and hip hop tracks, and to many of us, this was our first introduction to anime having any kind of Western iconicism in the soundtrack. So when I heard the soundtrack to this anime was going to be done by jazz icon Kamasi Washington, along with Floating Point and Bonabu adding to the mix, I was sold. But the real icing on the cake was the addition of Chad Stahelski. Director of all 4 John Wick films, will be choreographing all the fight scenes. I mean, what are we even talking about here? Lazarus had all the necessary ingredients to be a smash. Big shoes to fill, to say the least. So how was it? How was the first episode of Lazarus? Well, first, you should subscribe to the channel for more anime reviews, news from your boy, Spam Folded. But with that, let's get back to the review. So Lazarus takes place in a futuristic city, much akin to Cowboy Bebop. We find out that Dr. Skinner has created this miracle drug called Hopna that basically can cure any disease and take away any pain. And so, for approximately the next 3 years, the world partied. Somewhere in that time span, Dr. Skinner went missing until he makes a worldwide broadcast that the drug Hopna, the miracle cure that he's created, will actually kill anybody who was taking it in 3 years. God damn! Crazy, right? From there, we get to see the atmosphere in this high-tech mega security prison that's holding our main character, Axel Gilberto. If that's not a main character name, I don't know what is. Axel, serving multiple life sentences, has been sentenced to serve 888 years. I mean, man, what did you do? A woman visits Axel and basically tells him the events of what's happened with Dr. Skinner. Axel pulls a fast one on the woman and some prison guards that lead to a masterful prison break by Axel. From there, we get to meet the rest of the cast in this futuristic city, and the rest of the episode is basically a long chase sequence, which eventually leads to Axel being incapacitated. He wakes up with the rest of the cast, and from there, he's basically told, hey, these are your new coworkers. This is Lazarus. The first episode of Lazarus had a lot of expectations to fill, but I can confidently say after watching the first episode, this definitely has the backbones of what can truly be a great anime. The characters of the show so far are intriguing, but they haven't given us much to work with in terms of characterization. Axel is a slick character, the pretty boy type, definitely our Spike Spiegel stand-in. So far, his defining factor is he's cool, he's really athletic, ladies love him, and he kicks some serious ass. I'm looking forward to seeing what makes this character tick and his interplay with the other characters. The rest of the cast is still needing some build up, some more dialogue maybe to really distinguish who they are in themselves other than being a groupie or really stoic. I will say I did appreciate this guy having a regular style with his locks versus the swish off to the side look that basically every fictional black main character with dreads has. So shout out to them. The animation of the show is definitely a shining point. This is Studio Mappa we're talking about, so I expected nothing less than animation and Sakuga greatness. Chad Stahelski really did his thing here. You can tell there were a few slick elements to some of these fight scenes that definitely reminded me of John Wick, but with the freedom of animation and limitless imagination. With that all being said, I definitely did see a few animation flubs. They were really nothing you would notice unless you were really looking for it, who's seen the best and the worst. Some key examples being just having characters in the background where they were far away that had less definition to their face, or were missing eyes and stuff like that when they were moving fast. The biggest thing this show has going for it is the mystery, the questions that we still need answers to. Who are these characters? Why were they chosen to look for Dr. Skinner? Why was Axel in the prison for 888 years? Who was the antagonist of this show? Is there an antagonist to this show? Did any of the cast have Hopna? Where the hell is Dr. Skinner? Why would he make a miracle drug just to do the biggest pharmaceutical rug pull of all time 3 years later, and then make a game out of it like it's Where's Waldo or something? All in all, that's my review of Lazarus. It's only been one episode and I'm already reeling for episode 2. show has the potential to really be something great, but in the back of my head, I really can't see it being anywhere near the catalog of Samurai Champloo or Cowboy Bebop for that matter. Lazarus delivers a slick, fun, action-packed episode 1, thriller, action, and mystery elements, and a cast of characters that I hope to grow to love. That being said, Lazarus hasn't delivered anything special or anything I haven't seen in the modern landscape of anime. I'm gonna put my big boy britches on right now and say that I'm worried it might be more style than actual substance, but there's more to come, so we'll see. So I'm giving this premiere of Lazarus 3 out of 5 Spike Spiegels. What were your thoughts of Lazarus? Were you underwhelmed? Did it meet your expectations? What's the biggest question of the show that you're looking forward to having answered? That all being said, it's your boy Spam Folder. You should definitely subscribe to the channel, and as always, check your inbox, delete your trash bin, and it's your boy Spam Folder. Fight me in those comments. Peace!